Woo. Good morning. Beautiful out. Finally the sun is shining. Okay, it's gonna be minus 14 all day. It's gonna drop to minus 20 tonight. So we're gonna turn on these bin fans. So the game plan is when it's this cold for a good week, we'll turn these fans on. We'll get these bins, we call them frozen, which they will be. And then they're good for the whole season. In the summertime, that corn will be nice and cold coming out. You really don't have to worry about the bin going bad. So we'll give her a flick on. So if you're in other spots of Canada, you're probably thinking, minus 14, that's not that cold. Well, it's not. I'm like the Florida of Canada where we live in Ontario. I know other parts of Canada, like I got buddies in Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, they're dealing with minus 30, minus 40. I don't get that. It's like summer here. It's lovely. Look, I'm in a sweater. So the hood is back on the Massey. A couple odds and ends. We are going to paint the drawbar, the hammer strap, and well, that'll be a day's job. We got the manifolds off. We are going to give them a paint. And, we got to finish the exhaust, waiting for the mufflers. So, odds and ends today. And then, after we do these few odds and ends, after lunch, I think we'll go do, we just got some scrap around the farm we're going to throw out into the dumpster. And just kind of clean up what needs to be cleaned up. Well, while we're waiting for some paint to dry, I think we'll go do a little bit of ice removal. This is where I had this tractor plugged in. That's why I started so good. This one's usually a little bit of a tougher start if you don't. Right now, and then got those patches on the laneway. Might be an epic fail. We'll just give up. That's fine. I thought with the sun out, it might loosen up, but it's just too cold. I know back way is not the best way, but back weighting is once you get off the pavement into the gravel, it doesn't leave a huge divot compared to when you're going forward. So if we don't get all the ice, it's not a big deal. We'll carry on with the day. Fails, we're getting the top knocked off. Anyways, I'm gonna do a couple more swipes and that'll be it. Well, even though it didn't quite go exactly how I wanted it to, you can see, let's just there we are. Okay, so you can see the sun's out. here is some ice. Now I did scrape, that's why it's loose, but I was hoping it was all going to be loose. It will be loose later in the day, but you can actually see how it's getting wet. So even though it's minus 14 today, you can see the pavement is starting to melt off. That sun is powerful, so that's good. So my wife took her car to get an oil change yesterday, and she slipped there. So I'm a little bit paranoid about the ice. She actually just got done a knee surgery a few months ago for ACL or MCL, one or the other. I should know more, but that's just the way it is. So yes, I'm a little bit paranoid about the ice around here if she's walking around, or anybody slip and fall. But you can only do so much besides just pound the salt out here. And anyways, well, the sun will do the job. Just got to give it a few hours. Anyways, in front of the doorways, I have got scraped right down to the pavement, so no one should slip going in and out of the buildings, which is nice. Anyways, we got this one more coat of paint. Then it's lunchtime. And after careful consideration, I decided to keep this particular silver. I did a little bit of spraying on the 3-point hitch, and yes, this is a little bit lighter. Get a little dirt on, you won't know it. But the other paint, they see me spray in the beginning, was just too dark, way too dark. So this will be good. There we are. And then after lunch, I can flip everything. And we'll paint the other side, and we'll get it installed this afternoon. So the color you see me spray, I thought it was a little bit too dark. So I just got another can, I just sprayed it again. What do you guys think? I think this is a little bit too light now. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too shiny now. Compared to let's back up and look at it through the camera. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit lighter. I don't know what color I'm gonna go with. I'll let everybody decide. But I kind of like the darker one now that I get looking at it. That's pretty shiny compared to, yeah. I think the other color was closer. Anyways, stay tuned, we'll figure it out. Or maybe I'll just leave it shiny, it's just a drawbar. It's not the end of the world. Whew. So, we were at the other farm. This is just an old chicken barns that we have that we're gonna modify, do other things with. Just years of stuff. So we're gonna scrap it. And there's the bin. Anybody want an Arctic cat? It's only been sunk once. I think that skidoo we sunk 3 or 4 times in a day. Kept running, but she's junk now. And the old Yamaha, I think we sunk it 3 times too. Bye. Arctic cat's next. Very nice. Now for the skidoo. And last sled. Skidoo. Nice. And we're just gonna throw all the rest of this crap in there. Owen's got the last of the scrap, and that bin is full. Just got a call. They're ready to take the combine in that dealership there, so we'll start heading down. Owen had it warming up about an hour ago, so we're in good shape. 3 Parking brake. Flashers. So the nice thing is it's nice and cold and the roads are dry, so I don't mind taking the combine down. I do not want to take this down in the slop. Wes has this thing looking too nice. We are here. This is good. So I'm gonna go talk. with the guys in there, give them the key, and then we're gonna put it inside for the night, start working on it, and hopefully get this thing in tip-top shape for next season. Okay, so we're back from the John Deere dealership. The combine's there. We had a chat with the guys while I was there. Mike and Wes got the drawbar on. Now that is definitely shinier than the rest of it, but the other paint was way too dark, and actually you can see it right there. So you know what, that's gonna dull up. It's gonna be just fine dandy for the season for what this is. And if I really hate it, I will find the proper color, but it's better than rust. And if you've seen this before, this was green. You can't have green parts on a Massey Ferguson. It's like having red parts on a green tractor. It just doesn't work out. Anyways, let's go check out that table. See you over there. So this is the table we finished. We're in the man cave, which I don't think I've ever showed this to anybody. Anyways, we got a little spot to drink a few wobbly pops. So here we go. Yeah, we got the glass on. I think it looks pretty sweet. We'll get you a little better shot of it. So make sure you like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen today. Enjoy. Have a good one. Peace.